This week's new game releases include promising PSVR titles, a sequel to one of last generation's best new IPs, a very unique RPG, and more. Let's get right into this. Number 5, Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. The Sword Art Online games have gained quite a bit of traction in the States. Are they the best JRPGs on the market? Far from it. The games do suffer from some translation issues, and they aren't up to the technical standard you would expect in today's games. Keep in mind they are originally Vita titles. Still, for fans of Sword Art Online and Japanese games, it's probably gonna be pretty good. Sword Art Online Hollow Realization releases on November 8th for PS4.
One thing that I really liked in the game that I got to try out was the raid system that SAO has now implemented into their game. With this, you're able to tag along with 15 different AIs, and you are supposed to work together to try to kill off a giant monster. One thing I really liked is the amount of teamwork you need to do. You can't just go in and just sword up the monster and you'll die. You really need to work with your teammates, because if you don't, the whole team will die and you'll be stuck out in the wild facing a giant monster, and it will not be good. Another thing is, when this game comes out, there will be multiplayer where you get to tag along with 3 of your friends as well as 4 other AI to work with you to defeat giant monsters as well. This is going to prove to be very, very team-based, and you really need to work with your teammates in order to accomplish this, just like in single player, because the monsters are absolutely ginormous and you need to do stuns, healing, and everything to accomplish your goal. So in all, the journey back to Incred definitely had me on the edge of my seat, and I really did enjoy this game. I feel as though the community is going to think highly of this game as well once it gets fully released. So, on that note, I want to say thank you guys for joining me on this exciting adventure, and I will be seeing you.
Number 4, Eagle Flight. PlayStation VR released last month, and it's been a bit dry since its launch, but that's changing this week, first with Eagle's Flight. The game takes place 50 years after humans vanished from Earth and nature has reclaimed the city of Paris. You obviously play as an eagle and soar through iconic landmarks, dive through streets, and engage in aerial dogfights to protect your territory. Eagle's Flight does seem like a tech demo-y game, but this is one that can really highlight the potential of VR, and it seems to be shaping up to be a good game in its own right with fantastic art direction. It releases on November 8th.
Many predators and prey call Paris home. And as you progress through 5 chapters across the city, you'll find historic landmarks guarded by rival animals. You must conquer them and secure your nest. Each chapter ends with a high-speed ring parkour challenge around these stunning landmarks. You will face falcons, crows, vultures, and bats, all with their own special attacks and tactics. Prove your skills and stand your ground. Paris is full of hidden areas, like the subway system and catacombs. These regions contain over 20 high-speed circuits that will test even the most experienced flyers. This is just a glimpse of the activities you'll find in the world. There are also story challenges, missions, and hidden collectibles to find throughout the world. Paris is full of things to see and do. Your progression through Eagle Flight is just the start. In addition to free flight, you can also team up with players online to test your skills against others. In multiplayer mode, you and up to 5 friends can explore Paris and compete in thrilling team-based dogfights across 6 multiplayer areas. The rules are simple. Try to grab the rabbit and bring it back to your nest. Use your scream ability to fend off your opponent with a shrill attack, and protect yourself with your shield. Most importantly, fly like the wind to outmaneuver your opponents. There's a natural rhythm to multiplayer, and joining with others is key to taking over the skies. Experience flight like never before. For the first time in virtual reality, the sky is yours.
Number 3, Robinson the Journey. Speaking of VR, here's another VR game, the highly anticipated Robinson the Journey. The game is a first-person sci-fi adventure developed by Crytek, the guys famous for Crysis. You play as Robin, a 12-year-old survivor of a spaceship crash landing on a mysterious planet. The game will highlight beautiful environments and landscapes, and obviously you'll be seeing a lot of dinosaurs in VR. Visually, the game looks outstanding, and it's promising a deep level of immersion and innovative gameplay. This might be the one game to sell a lot of people on VR. It releases on November 8th.
Things haven't exactly gone to plan. The good news, You're the first human to land on an extrasolar planet. But I've made a preliminary scan of our landing site and decided that your best chance of survival is for us to stay put and wait for a rescue party. Robin? No, don't get up yet. You've had enough adventure already. What are you doing, Robin? Robin, don't touch that. Robin!
Number 2, Dishonored 2. The first Dishonored game was one of the surprisingly great games of last generation. Arcane Studios did a great job with putting a lot of power in the player's hand, and it gave a lot of options in how you tackle objectives. Dishonored 2 is taking the elements of the first game and making them even better. Now there are 2 playable characters, either Corvo Otano, who is the protagonist of the first game, or Emily Caldwin. Arcane Studios is saying to get the full story out of Dishonored 2, you'll have to complete it twice or even 3 times to listen to all of the different dialogue. There will also be a new skill tree system allowing for much more customization in how you upgrade your character. Dishonored 2 has potential to be one of the best games of the year. It releases on November 11th for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. However, if you pre-order the game, you'll be able to play it a day early on November 10th.
I'll prove you wrong. The murderer must still be around. Come on, show yourself. We're all waiting for you. What?
The mansion has a strange beauty to it. But all such places must eventually come to ruin. Who would build something like this? And why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
Welcome, visitor. My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kieran Jindosh. But you must know that. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to face in the upper hall. That's it. You're almost there. Come into the gallery so I can see you. In part, I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a testament to engineering itself. Before you stands an invention that will endure beyond my time.
Finally, number 1, Tyranny. Tyranny is the latest game from Obsidian Entertainment, the guys most famously known for Fallout New Vegas, but more recently put out the exceptional Pillars of Eternity. Tyranny follows a similar style to PoE in that it's an RPG using an isometric UI. The world in Tyranny has been taken over by the Overlord, and you play as the Fatebinder, one of the Overlord's high-ranking soldiers. You're tasked to maintain order throughout the land, and when you start the game, you'll make several decisions in how the world was conquered and what your role in that was. Depending on these choices, the world and NPCs will react to you differently. Tyranny is looking to be a very unique RPG, and given Obsidian's recent track record, it has all the makings to be one of the best PC games of the year. It releases on November 10th.
So they're now going to start moving to assault enemies. Basically, they need you to get over the walls and take out the mages so that we can get rid of the barrier. Now, if you want to pan over and show the... So yeah, this is the magical barrier that's keeping the gate from being destroyed by the Scarlet Chorus, and those are the mages that we need to take out. So, with our party, so one of the things that we have in Tyranny is we took a lot of the AI functionality that we added toward the end of Pillars and patches, and we've integrated into our combat. So all of our companions have their own AI packages that control their actions that, if you want, you can focus primarily on your character and what actions they take in combat. This character that we're showing here is an archer, someone who's focusing more on bow skills and ranged attacks and less on melee. And you can use that to give your... Oh, completely failed to disarm that trap. So again, combat, you can pause at any time, issue actions to your companions. Alex is going to showcase one of our spells. So because we are a skill-based game rather than a class-based game, you can be someone who is an archer and also a spellcaster, or you can mix and match different skills to make the character that you really want to make. So this character has some incredible ranged attacks and also some really great spells. And like, as you can see, we've got our companions who are performing those actions. So Lantry is one of the characters who just actually cast a buff spell on one of your allies that increases their strength and vitality, making them stronger and harder to take out. And he's automatically going to work at healing allies who take damage. So you can always pause the game and override his actions if you want to, but the AI does a pretty good job of keeping track of everything that's going on. Now, we're playing this on the easiest difficulty setting. It's we designed it for the E3 demo.
So that wraps up this week's new game releases. What do you think? Which games are you picking up this week? Comment your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.